everybody.
It's Tasty Tuesday.
And look we have a crowd
We do
because
have a
we
crowd.
are going to be making a meal that we're going to be serving tonight. So don't you have company and you have them come on camera and make the food with you? Yeah. So Ella, what are you going to make tonight?
Salami flowers.
Salami flowers. Linda?
I'm making a salad that we haven't eaten together as a bunch of friends in years, but everybody loves it.
Deb?
And I made creme brulee because I couldn't do it here, it takes too long, but I'll be doing the flaming of the top of it here tonight.
So I'm going to watch my hair.
Yeah, I already turned the flame down.
Dave, what are you making?
I'm gonna make stuff to wash all that stuff down with, so
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get to that later.
All right, and I'm gonna make some potatoes and some salmon. So stay tuned. We have so many things for you tonight. Oh, and I see Linda's cousin is on already. See?
Which one? Which
Terry.
one?
Terry.
Hi, Terry.
So this is the way to boost attendance. Invite your friends. All right, so we're gonna get started, and we're gonna get started with our potatoes, okay? So all I did was I went to Costco and got the small potatoes, put them into my stainless steel bowl. I'm just gonna add some olive oil and drizzle that over the top. Be nice if I opened it all the way. This is live. And we drizzle over the top. We're actually gonna do these in the air fryer. So we're taking this, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. And we are gonna pop these into the air fryer for about 20 minutes. And with that, it's gonna be at 400 degrees. And so on our air fryer, that is putting it on the air fryer part. And so just tossing these together, I'm gonna put these on the trays, put them in, and we'll pull them out, melt some butter, parsley, more seasoning, and they're gonna be good. So easy to do. So I'm gonna work on this, and I'm gonna turn this, and here we go.
Okay. First thing, you want to wash your head of lettuce. Obviously, everybody knows that, but I did that at home before I got here. So, does anyone know how to get this out of the lettuce? Well, this is how I do it. You pound it, and then
Whoa.
That's how I do it too.
comes right out. So, then I will cut this up into chunks, and if you can put those salad bowls a little closer, I'll get going on that. Now, Debbie, you can help me by putting together the dressing.
Okay.
And the dressing is 2 cups of sour cream because we're making a double batch.
And there are 2 cups
Yep,
in here.
there's 2 cups in there. So here's the spatula. Start with that. And the second thing you're going to put in there, Deb, is a cup of sugar. But because I'm eating keto, I have keto sugar in that jar right there. And so this is a dish that is keto friendly, so I will be able to eat it. So put that in there, and then,
This is a cup.
yep, I'll measure it out at home. And then 6 tablespoons of vinegar. And then the mayonnaise, I prefer mayonnaise over salad dressing. And that is a Pampered Chef, I don't know what it's called, Claire.
The measure all?
Measure all, so you know how to use that, Debbie.
Yes,
Just
I
push
do.
it
I
out. Okay.
had several of them in all sizes.
I only have that size. I might have to have
There's
another
a little
one.
mini one that's
Yeah,
very
I
cute.
might have to do that.
And-
Okay, then you whisk that together.
Oh, whisk. Okay.
Yeah, with this new thing that Claire said is coming out in about 4
I don't want to
weeks.
set this on the counter. I'll put it in
Yep, in 4 weeks we have a new whisk coming out.
Oh, is this it?
And it's really for sauces, but I absolutely love it. Look at you go.
I play racquetball.
It's fun having somebody else to work with.
It always is.
Yeah.
That's why I love having my sous chef here.
Yeah.
You call me Sue
Yeah. Oh, and Ella.
and Ella.
Another Sue. And Avery, yes. So Avery and I, one of our granddaughters, we made your salad
You did.
one day. Yeah, on camera. It's been a long
Oh,
time.
so-
Avery was so much younger. And if you decide not to use iceberg and you want to use romaine lettuce, you can actually slice it up in the mandolin.
This is taking me a longer time. I should have done this cutting at home, Claire.
It's okay. Do you want me to show the onions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you go
So
right ahead.
while Linda's working on the lettuce, we're gonna take our onions, we peeled them, we cut them in half, and we're just gonna put them right into the mandolin. Now this guy,
It's gonna be.
here we go. So I have it on slice, and I put it on about 3. So I think that'll be the right thing. Ella, you wanna do this? And we're just gonna, let me turn this around so they can see what's happening.
So
Okay?
a slice is a number.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do these just a little, whoops, I'm gonna make it just a little, there we go. A little wider. You're doing great.
No, I didn't put lettuce in there.
Or should I say you're doing slice? Okay, we're gonna put the other one in, and off we go. Perfect. Nice work. All right, so there we go. So we have our dressing all mixed up.
Yeah.
How did that do? It worked awesome.
Yeah, it did.
Totally.
One
So
more thing I have to
now
do.
the onions can just get sprinkled on top of that.
Just one of them.
Just put some onion rings on top of that lettuce salad.
And everybody brought their recipes tonight, so you'll be able to make these at home. Look at these people. They make it look so nice. And you know when I'm cooking, I am just tossing things in there.
Well, check the floor around me after I'm done.
We'll bring your dog over.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we finish up this one, and then
Okay.
we can continue working on there. So we have the onion rings on
And
top.
now I need to put about half of this on top of that salad.
So half of the dressing.
Oh, shoot.
Did you spray yourself?
Oh, that's good. Okay. Half of it, just.
About half, just eyeball it.
Okay.
And then
More?
about,
Good.
maybe a little more. And then sprinkle about half of this on there.
Okay.
Parmesan cheese, yum. So I've known Linda since 1990, and we always call it Linda salad. So
It was the 3rd grand prize winner in the Wisconsin State Journal cookbook contest many, many years ago, and I found it in the paper and I just loved it. And the funny thing is, it's called Ellie's salad in the recipe.
Oh.
But the woman who won 3rd grand prize, who is the author of the recipe, her name is Linda.
Oh.
So there you go. It all comes around. All right. So then what is going to go on there?
Bacon bits.
Okay.
So about half of this.
Okay.
And showed you the other day about, you know, you can cut up your bacon with your shears and then cook it up, and it works so fast and so easy.
That's what I did.
All right.
So there it is. So then when you're ready to serve it, if you're taking it somewhere, you can just put a saran over it and easily take it there. And then when you're ready to eat, you just toss the whole thing together.
And there you go. If you have any questions, you better put them now, because once Linda's gone, I don't know the answers. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
You did it. I did. All right, I'm going to bring this over to Ella for a second. All right, Ella. So Ella is our granddaughter, daughter of Krista. And Ella, what are you going to make for us?
Salami flowers.
Salami flowers. So we have 2 different sizes, and we're just going to do the big one. I do have to give a shout out. This is from Adeline, and she brought this back for us, I think when she went to Prague. So, and I'll show you what we made with that. But we took a glass, and you can take a water glass or a wine glass, and having a larger circle, you'll have your larger flowers, and what do you get with the smaller one?
Small.
There you go. All right, so what are we going to do?
Put the salami halfway in.
Okay, so take your salami and you're just going to fold it over the edge. And about how many go around the first time? 4. So do we want to have them touch each other?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. And so we're just going to go around, and Ella's going to keep doing this. I'm going to have her do the second round with this also, and then she'll keep working on it, and we'll come back to her after after Dave makes a drink. So we're going to come up to you next time. Okay, so Ella, you just keep going. And the salami, super cheap. I bought a bunch of it at Costco yesterday, and it really is easy to work with. I heard people are doing this with thin, large circles of pepperoni, not the little ones, and doing all sorts of different meats, but really a fun. This is a hot item right now, and one that we're going to be showcasing in our charcuterie class that will be coming up. Okay, so I am going to flip this over to Dave, and Ella's going to keep working, and then we'll come back to this. All right, I don't see any questions yet. Are you ready, Dave?
As ready as I'll ever be. All of this stuff here. Hi, everyone.
Is this
Well, you know, you're used to us making, yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Making a drink or two, but now we're going to have a house full tonight. So we're going to make more than one drink. Actually, we're going to make a couple of drinks, and they're actually called large batch drinks. And they're large batches because you can feed more than, well, feed, is that correct? Feed? Drink more than one drink. Provide for more than one. So that's what we're going to do. Tonight, the first drink I'm going to make is a ginger cantaloupe sangria. Probably never heard of that before, but we're going to make one. Pitcher, I'm actually going to make 2 of these because I've got a feeling these are going to go pretty well, but I'm going to make one at a time. First thing you do is you take your pitcher and you dump an entire bottle of your favorite white wine in there. I'm using a, what am I using here? What did I ask you to get? Chardonnay. Chardonnay, we're going to do that. And then to that we are going to add a 1/2 cup of ginger simple syrup. Now I made this afternoon. What you do is you take a cup of water, a cup of sugar, and 3 little chunks of ginger, and I put it in the blender, I heated it up, blended it all together, and you have this wonderful tasting ginger syrup. And it would go really well, Claire thought, with like a lemonade, or what else, Claire? Did you think?
Oh, lemonade and 7-Up.
Lemonade and 7-Up. There you go. And to that, I'm going to add some cantaloupe chunks. Oop. Chunk down, chunk down. I'm going to save some for the next batch here too. Got it, Ella? I'm going to roll it over to you. There we go. And then I'm also going to add about 1/2 cup of triple sec to that. Everybody remembers what a triple sec is? Do you know what triple sec is, Linda?
No.
Okay.
An orange liqueur.
That's correct. Debbie wins the prize. It's an orange liqueur. I'm going to add that to there. And then the other thing we're going to add to that is about 12 ounces or so of ginger ale. I'm going to use ginger ale in both of our recipes tonight. So I'm just going to put about 12 ounces, 3, 4, 6, 12. All right, so that is that, and then I'm going to mix that all together. And I've got a bunch of taste testers here tonight, so they are going to let me know if I've forgotten something, which I already know that I did. Need to put a little spritz of lemon in there. There we go. All right. What do you think, Ella? Is this something you're going to like in about 20 years? You don't know, do you? All right. I'm going to get a little iced glass here. Pour a little bit of my melon ginger sangria in there. You can garnish this with a lime or with some melon balls or whatever. Linda, will you taste that for me, please? Thank you.
Superb.
Superb, she says. All right, the next one. Oh, wait.
We'll come back to you.
Oh, you're going to come back to me.
Okay?
See ya.
All right, we're going to switch over and we're going to see Ella's job that she's doing, and then we're going to go over to Deb next. All right, so Ella, you put about how many layers? Probably about 5? Okay, so why don't you flip that and show them what happens when you flip it. Beautiful.
Wow.
Look at
Wow.
that.
Nice
Good
done.
job.
So you can put it just to garnish with any of your veggies, or if you are making a whole cheese and meat tray, the charcuterie. Super fun, and anybody can do this, right? Yep, we did it for the first time today ourselves, and it was awesome. So should we tuck this one right in here? And they're pretty solid, so you could make these ahead of time, put them into a Ziploc bag, and then just put them in your fridge and pop them out. But I think it's kind of fun to do that with your guests so that they can see. So, thank you, Ella. Do you want to just show what you have here? So we just got a block of cheese, and Ella went ahead and used the crinkle cutter and just cut it up. It just makes it extra special. So, well done. Thank you. All right, so we're going to flip over to Deb. And are you ready?
So I did some creme brulee at home. Basically, it's really not hard to do. It just is kind of a little putsy. 4 ingredients in it: a vanilla bean, 2.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, 8 egg yolks. So you gotta use your egg whites on something, egg white in the morning, and then a 1/4 cup of super fine sugar. And I don't know if you can see that, but what it is, it's often called baker's sugar too, and comes in I get mine in a carton that looks like a carton of milk. So this is what the finished products look like. Can you see that? Can they see that? I can't tell.
Here, let me bring this up. So in a ramekin,
It can be a round one, or you can do shorter. It all depends, you know, how, you can't put as much of the custard in the shorter ones. And you have to bake it in a water bath, so it's just much easier for me to fill it halfway up the ramekin here than halfway up one of those 1.5 inch, like heart-shaped or whatever. But I have done them in those. It can be done.
and what time did you make these?
What?
What time today? Just
Oh,
before
I
you-
actually made them last night.
Okay, so you could, how many days ahead could you make them?
Oh, gosh. I guess I've only made them the night before.
Okay.
I've
A
never...
nice time saver.
Yeah. So I've always made them the night before because they do have to cool for about 3 to 4 hours before you finish them up. One thing I did want to show you too before we get to the caramelizing the top of them, you use real vanilla beans with them, and I was going to show you how you get the vanilla out. It's much easier when you're actually making them because these vanilla beans go in the heavy cream as the cream cooks. So it kind of softens them more and opens them up. But you just slice down the middle of the bean which I have just done. And then you kind of open the top of it like this, so it's open, and you set your knife on it, and I just hold my finger on the tip, and then you just go straight down like this, and it kind of opens. Well, it's supposed to open all the way down. This one just needs another little. Now this one hasn't been cooked, so it's causing a little trouble. Well, you get the gist. And this is, it's like a paste.
I've never done that.
Oh, and it's very strong. It's, yeah. You can substitute, and this recipe says that you can substitute, vanilla, bottled vanilla for these if you don't have a vanilla bean, but I think the flavor is better with this, and I'll cut the rest of that later. Now, there's 3 different sugars they usually use on top. This is raw sugar, but I think you could use regular brown sugar too. Powdered sugar, which I have never used. Tonight will be the first night I try it on one of these. And then your super fine baking sugar. And you can mix these together. You can mix like the super fine and the raw sugar together. So you just, here, when I get my thing ready, you can put some sugar on each one.
on each? One kind on each?
Yeah, one kind on each. I'll finish this for you.
About how much am I putting on?
Well, I fill the whole, I kind of cover the whole top.
So a good healthy tablespoon, I'm guessing,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, you can never have too much sugar.
Amen.
So you want to save this, you probably want to save this vanilla here. It'll be interesting. Like I said, I've never tried the powder of that. You probably don't want it that high, otherwise I'm not going to.
We'll pack that one down.
Yeah. I just have a small blowtorch, or well, food torch. It's not really a blowtorch. Actually, it's the Boss. If you ever watch that cooking show, you can get them at any any cooking store, like Michael's in the cooking aisle, Joann's, and I'd wait until you get your 50% off coupon on Sundays, and then we'll get them. So we'll just try here. Let's do brown sugar. Oops, brown sugar first. Well, oh, I know why. I was playing with it beforehand, and I have it. I was playing with it beforehand, yeah.
There's a flame.
Have you ever seen that before, Ella?
See how it kind of toasts up like a marshmallow.
And I'm going to put some of the flame down so it's not as. Okay, that's here's the brown, oh, there you go. That's the raw sugar. Now we'll try the superfine.
Everybody write into Pampered Chef that we want one of those.
Yeah. Yes, I was looking at.
Just kind of caramelizes it, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool.
This is kind of thick, so we're getting a lot of. Oh. I've never
It's
had
on
it smoked
fire.
before. With a lot of sugar in here.
Too much?
It's
Probably
the-
a little too thick, and the
It's
sugar.
sous chef's fault.
There's more sugar in here, but I hate to try to get to it. Try it over here so I won't get in the. Yeah, that should be good enough. Okay, now we'll try
I don't know
powdered
how that
sugar.
or the powdered is
Either
gonna
do
work.
I, and it said to use it, and this may be a total bust. How much is in here? I hope not too much.
No.
Okay.
No. A smaller spoonful compared to the other
Oh,
ones.
good. Well. Well,
Are you out of gas?
no. Oh, wow.
Look at that. Reminds me of a marshmallow.
Yeah.
So how do you like your marshmallows?
I like them done, but not brown.
Very cool.
They're very hot, so we'll touch it.
It's almost like it touches some but not other.
When it gets brown,
Interesting.
yeah, I'm not gonna, well, should I do more?
So for someone who's made this many times, which do you
I always
prefer?
use either the raw sugar or a combination of the raw sugar and the superfine together.
Okay. Interesting.
But the superfine is good. That's just caramel there. It won't.
Uh-huh.
It'll taste caramely. It won't taste burnt. But
Interesting.
I just don't know what to do with the.
Maybe we could put a little layer of this on top of that.
Well, you probably
Or
could.
it's going now.
Yeah.
It's working now.
You kind of just have to let the layers get.
Yeah.
There. Oh.
Please.
Fire.
You could even
Oh,
garnish.
there, yeah,
with
you
the
can
strawberry.
garnish it. Yeah.
Huh.
And you
Very
want to do this right before you serve it because it kind of warms up the top and then it's supposed to make it taste a little better and straight out of the refrigerator.
Excellent. Thank you.
You are welcome.
All right. You guys are learning tons tonight.
Are you back over here?
I'm over here.
Oh, you caught Ella eating strawberries.
It's warm. You guys.
Ella's gonna help me make the next one. It's going to be a
Yeah.
Bacardi strawberry lime
Get hard.
Yeah.
rum punch, or tequila punch, or vodka punch, depending upon what you want to add to it. It starts off with a 2-liter bottle of 0 sugar Canada dry ginger ale, right? And then Ella's going to add this thing of strawberries in there, aren't you, Ella? Grandpa's going to add some mint leaves to that. There you go. I'll throw them all in there. Ella's going to add some of
Vanilla and
these, just throw some of those lime wedges in there. We're just going to toss them in there.
I think so, Claire.
2 more.
So?
Perfect. Thank you, my dear. Okay, and then to that, we are going to add a can of Bacardi frozen daiquiri, which is not frozen anymore. Strawberry daiquiri juice, as well as a can of frozen limeade. Oh, so look at all that, huh? Yeah. Then we're going to mix that up. Does that look good? This would be something you could drink. It's the next part that you probably can't drink. Right?
Probably.
Well, yeah, probably. Okay, so you've got a mixture here that you can add to a rum or a vodka or a gin or a tequila. I am going to add it to a rum, since I've got all of them here. And of them, I'm partial to rum. Tell me when to stop. And this you can garnish with strawberries or a lemon wedge or a lime wedge or anything like that. You can mix that up a little bit. I don't have a spoon, so I'm just going to use this. And there you go. Strawberry, limeade, rum / tequila / vodka punch. I can pass that off to my taste testers. So that's all I've got for tonight. The recipes will be posted later. And here's Claire.
All right. So I'm going to give you a really revised edition of how to make the salmon, because I have made it for you before and it really is one of our favorites. So we have some salmon that is from Alaska, and I have this here, and I'm just going to put some paprika, salt and pepper, and season this. And then we're just going to take our cast iron, and we're going to put some butter and some garlic, and we're going to saute that. I'm just going to walk you through this, okay? So melt our butter, add our garlic, saute that, And then we are going to add in our salmon. We're gonna put in some other things such as honey and soy sauce and what else? A little bit of butter. One thing you saw Linda using the measure-all cup before, and the nice thing is when a recipe calls for a couple tablespoons and you need to multiply that over and over and over, it does show that on the side so you can kind of cheat, even though we do have a couple teachers in the house right here. So then you're just gonna cook that for a short amount of time, and then you're gonna put it under the broiler and finish it up, and it is delicious. We will post all of these recipes for you, and we want to thank all of our guests tonight for all of their help. And why don't you guys all come over here? Come on over.
Oh,
Come
So
on
you
over.
didn't know we had an audience tonight.
It's our first live session.
Who's in the house? The author of what? Do you remember?
Burger Head and Mean Jerry.
That's right. So we are going to have a great, come on over, come on over. Where's Ed? Ed,
oh,
come
Ed,
on
where's
over.
that? Ed, one of his hearing aids isn't working. Oh, Ed.
There we all are.
Okay, so we want to thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll try out the food, let you know how it is, and we'll post the recipes later. So thanks for joining us tonight. See you next Tuesday on
Bye-bye.
Tasty Tuesday.